The pass to Beal. Will it go? Beal with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Kidd. Rebound by the Wizards. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
They didn't play well in that second half. Had a big lead, but just didn't sustain the momentum and ended up giving it away.
Now, here's Kispert. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Here's Kidd. 7-point differential. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, fans, that was your Wizards dancing. Let's make some noise.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out left to the wing. Passes to Grant. Now Kispert. Pass to Beal. Can they get it? The Wizards with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Back to Beal. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. It's deflected and they recover it. To the inside. And it's Bull that time on the assist by Simmons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass the forwards. Now here's Kispert. Grant trying to break free. Kispert, no good. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Brown outside. Kicks it to Simmons, and the pass to Embiid. Fades back. That one misses, and the Wizards now going the other way. To the paint, here's Grant. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Embiid, no good. Wizards trail by 13. To the middle. No good from Grant.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kidd passes to Embiid. Good in the assist to Kidd. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Drew, taken away by Kidd. Here's Baxter. And the shot is long.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Drew, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Kidd. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Shot clock at 2. Bangs home the trifecta. Kid's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. 76ers on top, up by 16. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football is who was stuck with. So, it was basketball.
Simple.
76ers
with a completely new group now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They've got Kispert. He's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lane in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Philadelphia's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Bull, that's good. Here's Beal. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Knicks in New York.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Mavericks was all business. He tallied 25 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. It's safe to say he's out of his funk after a game like that. And we'll see if he can keep it rolling tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Now here's Kidd. Not a lot of room. The feed now to Bull. Here's Brown. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses. He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
For the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Beal's got 7.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside Kidd. Here's Embiid. Good in the assist to Kidd.
The assist.
Kidd's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Beal taking his time here.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Kidd, here we go. Good on the bucket. Kidd's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
For Washington, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he makes the first.
We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
Outside for Simmons. Outside Kidd. 1 second left. Oh, nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's Philadelphia rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Bol, the kid out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Embiid, and it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Flores. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Washington has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He kicks it to Kispert. Top of the key, Beal. Shoots it up. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the dunk by Bol.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Kispert. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Passes it to Bol. Inside, here's Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And that one's good quickly.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Outside kid takes it inside. Bol kicks to Kidd. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. And no problem from Bol as he finishes at the rim. Bol's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Quickly the pass to Kispert. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Kidd. And there's the pass to Brown. Bull, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knox, the pass to Kispert. Back to Knox. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's blocked. And here is Brown. He's got 8. And Simmons kicks the ball. Back to Simmons. Capella finds Brown. To the left wing. Here's Bull. Capella trying to free himself up. Bull can't hit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
First team foul.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
The first free throw is good.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Coming onto the floor
for Drew.
The
76ers making a switch here. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Backcourt guards, it'll be Wall and Beal. Knox out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Duncan in its center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for the kid.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
From down low. Rebound, Washington. McDermott with it. Dishes it to Rubio. Shoots over Grant. And it's off the back rim. No good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
Next up, you could say the NBA Sportsmanship Award honors the player that's here for happy. So, who won the NBA Sportsmanship Award for the 2020-21 season?
Was it Drew Holiday, Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I think this player is very underrated, and here's a hint. They also won the championship that same year.
Always good to get that chip.
Chip, get it? Team 2K TV has been answering the challenge, competing in every single event in Season 6, Zero Gravity, and with 3 wins from the first weekend, and after
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Philadelphia looking mighty fine tonight. The Wells Fargo Center, not too far away. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, the 76ers are tough to beat on their home court. Joel Embiid said, quote, when you play in Philly, the fans are going to push you. They'll get on you. They'll boo you. You have to play hard and give them everything you've got. That's played a huge role in how dominant we've been at home.
A heck of a home court advantage, Allen. Thanks for that. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Trae Young. Then there's John Collins, and it's Burton in at the 5. And for the 76ers, they've got Jaylen Brown. Ben Simmons is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's the kid in at the 2. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Burton misses. Here's Philadelphia. Outside Simmons. He takes it in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
Simmons against Young. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Burton. Inside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Brown. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Pass to Burton. And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Bowl, no good. Here's Young. In the game against New York, very impressive. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the inside, DiVincenzo. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Simmons. Here's Bull. Six to shoot. Here's Kidd. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's on Donte DiVincenzo, and he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Burton. Outside. DiVincenzo. Young with it. Down low. Here's Burton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll. Absolutely impeccable.
Over to the wing. Unloads. Kidd with the bucket. He's got 5. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. Poke loose. Up top, DiVincenzo. Shoots from 12. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Kidd. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Young. Good on the shot.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
1:51 left in the first. Here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Here's Bull. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Akiki. Pass to Robinson. Puts it up from 12. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Maxey. Into the lane. Count the basket.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Kidd. Robinson defending. And he lobs it up. And it's Capella with the jam.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Rose outside. Can't get it to drop. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Capella in the high post. Shoots over Johnson. Tries again. And Capella with the lay-in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Rose with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Capella with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Rebound Atlanta. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And for Atlanta, they've got Chuma Okeke. Duncan Robinson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Johnson in at the 3. Rose, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Thanks. Well, the kid in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 20 points and really helped stretch the floor, opening up those driving lanes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson against Capella. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. Excellent D there from Capella.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's the kid in at the 2-guard spot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Misses off the right iron.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And the shot goes. Give him 8 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Pass to Burton. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The rebound by Maxey. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Embiid, good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
To the paint. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's time for an injury report. And now an update on Ben Simmons from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers was able to update me on the situation. And the diagnosis is relatively mild. A bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Brown can't hit. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the 76ers with some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Bol, and Simmons is subbed in for Maxey. Pass to Burton. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Outside, Brown. Now here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And Young pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Sixers leading. Here's Kidd. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. 10 points for him.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. Could that be tricky, making that transition 1 seat over to the head job?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Back to Young. With a 9-footer for 3. Robinson counted from distance. Robinson's got 5.
wanting to keep improving as a distributor. Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Here's Kidd. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Okongwu. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Okongwu's got his first points of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Springer. He's got 5. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Knocked loose. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
He saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Akiki. Pass to Robinson for the lead. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Kidd. Down low. Capella can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Young. It's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Pass to Kidd. The 3 is up. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Sixers on top, up 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Hawks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Trae Young out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then there's Johnson. Then there's John Collins. And it's Burton in at the center position, locking down the middle. The free throw drops for Embiid.
One thing that seems undeniable, on the floor, off the floor, and social media, it doesn't matter, Embiid's presence looms extremely large. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Collins. Now DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Embiid.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. Driving to the basket. Pass to Kidd. There's the triple. Rebound Atlanta. Outside, DiVincenzo. Johnson passes to Collins. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Simmons out to the wing. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Young, here we go. And Embiid with the block. Inside, here's Brown. Oh, and Johnson with a block. DiVincenzo on the wing. Johnson finds Collins. Now here's Young. The 11-footer. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right wing. Outside, Brown. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 13. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 13. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
1:14 left in the game. Pass to Bull. Stolen by Collins.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the 76ers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotate over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Burton. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.
Brian, how did last weekend go?
Well, Chris, the NBA Playoffs Have Landed event could not have gone any better for Team 2K TV. We played 3 games, won all 3 of them in our NBA playoffs year, and it was just some beautiful basketball being played. Games 1 and 2, I think the theme would be 2 words: ball movement. Whether it was screens, cuts, threes, dunks, we were beating our opponents left and right. And in the spirit of ball movement, just look at how games 1 and 2 ended. Game 1 was a...
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg. Anthony and Brent Berry are terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Look at the 76ers starting group. Cole is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Brown. Then it's the kid, and it's Springer in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also, Trae Young out there. And it's Hopkins in at the 3 side. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is Young, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Passes it to Hopkins. Burton, the pass to Hopkins. Over Bull. He's off on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. A free throw drops for Kidd. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young finds DiVincenzo. Tries to the hoop. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
And the 76ers with possession. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here is Young. There's the pass to Burton. Just 4 to shoot. Hit the hook shot. That one a little long.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The 76ers are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kidd, no good. Hawks have gone just 1. 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Unloads. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Kidd with the drive. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Embiid, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense, able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Burton. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Feeds the Bull. Atlanta with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And that one's good. Burton.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now Johnson. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go, Young's shot is off.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Capella. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Maxey. Outside Kidd trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Philadelphia leading by 5. And the layup is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Robinson. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. It's Young on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From past the arc, Robinson misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Young kicks to Robinson. Johnson outside. Back to Robinson. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Maxey passes to Kidd. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Okeke. And he banks in the lane.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
On its way from Young for 2, and so it's Philadelphia, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. A completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Clint Capella. Ole is out there with Brown. Then it's the Kid, and it's Springer in at the point. Hopkins, he's covered by Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Hopkins. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the inside, knocks it loose. Brown dishes the Kid. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Lob pass to Capella. Young with no one around. Traps in the tray. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And good that time.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. DiVincenzo gets to Collins. Young up top. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Now, here's Bull. Saw him with 10 points last game. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Young taking his time here. softly drops in the floater. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got John Collins. Young is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Burton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Hawks got the job done. He had 16 points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. Great performances like the one he just had have helped propel that team to some big early season wins. We'll see what he does to follow it up tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Kidd passes to Embiid. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 6 assists in the game. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Atlanta calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Okeke passes to Robinson. Here's Okongwu, guarded by Embiid. Okongwu with it. Embiid's there. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson kicks to Johnson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kidd passes to Baxter. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. Outside for Kidd. Inside. Now Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Kidd passes to Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and clips it in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Young with the ball. He's got 7. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Young. Good on the shot. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Now the pass to Embiid, and stolen by Okongwu. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
7:57.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Joel Embiid.
So it's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Burton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And so it... Oh!
Now, that's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now Bol after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. That one is no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 3. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Burton. Hopkins, the pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, they get it back. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Young. Passes it to Hopkins. 6 to shoot. Goes back up.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Timeout call, the 76ers. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now here's Kidd. The pass to Burton. Burton grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's DiVincenzo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Hopkins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside for Kidd. Fires top of the key. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 2. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, the kid.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Philadelphia's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Brown, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hopkins. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Kidd. Young outside. The shot comes out, and Philadelphia the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Bull, and the layup's good off the glass. Bull's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Young pass to Burton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Inside. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. Off target from outside. And so they foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his third. Team 4.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Here's Young. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. And here is Kidd. So the 76ers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.